In today's global workforce, multilingual employees are doing far more than just translating words. They're navigating tone, intent, clarity, and cultural nuance, often across time zones, tools, and teams. Recent research conducted by Grammarly in partnership with the Harris Poll sheds light on how deeply communication impacts productivity for multilingual workers. I'm Jay from JI Productions, and I'll walk you through and highlight a few key themes and what they mean in real-world environments. One of the strongest signals from the research is this: for multilingual knowledge workers, communication is the work. Most of their week is spent writing, collaborating asynchronously, and navigating digital tools, not sitting in live meetings. In fact, nearly 2/3 of their communication happens outside real-time conversations. That's significantly higher than the average worker. But communication at this scale comes with a hidden cost. A large majority of multilingual workers struggle with the sheer volume of workplace communication. And well over 3/4 say they spend excessive time refining clarity and tone just to avoid being misunderstood. That extra cognitive load doesn't just slow productivity, it increases stress, it creates friction, and it turns simple messages into time-consuming tasks. The research also points to a pattern many organizations overlook. Multilingual workers lose multiple hours each week, not because of lack of skill, but because of communication friction. Time spent reworking messages, clarifying intent, managing misunderstandings. This is often mistaken for inefficiency when in reality, it's a systems problem. Here's the good part. Nearly all multilingual workers who actively use AI report improvements in productivity and communication. They also report reduced workload and lower stress. At the same time, many are still early in adoption. The gap isn't willingness, it's access to tools that fit naturally into daily workflows and align with company policies. Across the findings, 3 support areas consistently stand out. Clear translation that preserves intent, writing fluency, especially tone and structure, and faster, more confident content creation. When AI supports these areas without adding complexity, it removes barriers instead of creating new ones. This is where organizations have an opportunity. Training, internal communications, compliance guidance, and educational content. All of it depends on clarity, especially in multilingual environments. Delivering information in accessible, well-structured formats can dramatically reduce friction and rework. It's not about replacing people with AI, it's about removing unnecessary obstacles so teams can do their best work. If you'd like to explore the underlying research in more detail, I encourage you to read the full report published by Grammarly and the Harris Poll. I included the link below. The key takeaway is simple. When communication improves, productivity follows, especially for multilingual teams. If you got something out of this and want to see more similar content, please like, subscribe, and forward. Even if you didn't find it helpful, that's okay too. Please share your comments and I'll continue to improve. Thanks so much for watching.